Hi everyone. This video I am going to explain the subject internet programming. See, in this internet programming subject I have to explain the topic, that is the fifth chapter in validation and event handling in Javascript. Okay. So first of all, going to discuss about the objective of this topic, that is validation. So validation means for data validation. So whatever you the input, just receive the data and just validate if the input data is correct or wrong. Okay. So to provide a cross framework and cross language way of validating the data. This is the objective of event validation. And another one topic, that is event handling. To handle and verify user input, user actions and browser actions, I think that should be done every time a page loads. Suppose we are opening one page and web page, the page will open and it will take some time for loading. At a time, to verify the user inputs, user actions and browser actions. Okay. So first we are going to discuss about validation in JavaScript. Okay. So validation means the form validation occur at the server. Normally this server only this process is going to handle. Suppose your client is opening any one web page or any website. After the client had entered all the necessary data and then process the submit button. You are opening any, suppose you are opening Gmail. That Gmail will give the user name, password and give the submit. So based on the user inputs, the server will accept it. Just validate the data. Is the user is correct? It's validates or not. Suppose some of the data that has been entered by the client had been in a wrong form or simply missing, the server would have to send all the data back to the client and request that the form be resubmitted with correct information. So this is a lengthy process and over a burdening a server. So based on this is a lengthy process. Okay. So JavaScript provides a way to validate form data on the client computer before sending it to the web server. The form validation generally performs two functions. Normally it's a basic validation and a data forward validation. So that basic validation, checking the form to make sure that the data entered is right. So check whether this is entered is the correct data or not. But data format validation, checking the data entered in the form for right value. Okay. For example, C is one output. One of the output. Now see the left side has some of the forms, one name, email, zip code, country, and have the final submit button. So this form here that the email you didn't submit the email, is a blank. That situation will give the submit button, means it will give the one alert message, please provide your email. But this is your alert. This is a validation. Okay, this is a validation. I want an example program for this validation in JavaScript. So you know the tag, that is HTML open tag, head and the script. These are all open tags. By using here, we are using a function. Okay, using the function, you have to validate the input data to the client. So we use the function. The function is a keyword. The function name is validate form. The function is a validate form. Already we discussed in JavaScript used in functions used in JavaScript. Already we studied. Okay, validate form. Open brackets. So within form, you can give the value. So whatever attributes you have to the value. Now one variable my form and f form name dot value. Okay. So check whether now this x is, but all these are functions. By using functions only you have to explain. So you have to assign the value in x. Then the value in x. That is, which value means the form. The documents dot form. That is my form and f of my form and the form name. The dot value. Use assigned to the x. Next, check whether x equal to is null or not. So our conditional says means alert name must be filled out. Because also null means just give the alert message. Alert name must be filled out. Okay. Then return false value. Then close the script and the head. Already the script also open. Head also open. Now this both are closed. Okay. Then we will open the body statement. So that body will give the form name. That the name of the form is form name equal to my form, and then actions form, that is action equal to /action underscore page.php on submit equal to return validate form. I use the method. Okay. We'll give the input. So what are the form field will be displayed in the output. So first one name. It is the input type. It accepts only name. Okay, text. Second, input type. The submit button. By using the submit button, we have to do the input button. Then form will be closed. When the form is open, then form has been closed. Okay. Then body and HTML also closed. This is a example program. Now this program. Suppose I will run this program. Through this, I will get the output. This is the first output. So it's one single form. That form name conducts a name. Already we have the created one form by using the name. See the program name. Just give the name and submit. We'll submit the button, but will show the output. The output, the name must be filled out. So without entering the name, we just click submit button means we'll give one alert message. The name must be filled out. Okay. Suppose we'll give the name to the particular space and give the submit button. That means it will show the output. Submitted form data. Your input was received as f name equal to, I will give the name Rojni. The server has processed your input and return this answer. Okay. So this is the output. Now I will explain this program into the online editor. What will the output will be? So, okay. I explain this in online editor. What will the output will show? Just copy the program and go to the online editor. this is the first output. It will show the output name. It's asking a name. I will give the, so suppose first so without name I will submit button. It will show the alert message. The name must be filled out. Okay. Next I will give one name for opening. Just type. Just submit button. It will show the output. Submitted form data. Your input was received as. Okay. So see this program already I explained using the function. There is the function, and you have to open the form. Give the field that is name and the submit. That use the name button and submit button to open the form. Okay. So this is a validation. In form validation. Next go to the next topic. That is event handling in Javascript. Event handling in Javascript. Normally, the JavaScript interacts with the HTML through the events. So through the events, each and every movement is an event. Suppose you are clicking one page or opening web browser and searching any website or opening the email. These all are an event. Okay. So JavaScript interacts with the HTML through event that occur when the user or browser manipulates a page. Okay. When a page load, there is an event. So opening in a web browser, you will type for any website. It is an event. It will load. It will take some time. It is an event. When the user click on button, that click to is an event. Okay. So we will go to study about on-click event type. So what is on-click event type? So this is the most frequently used event type which occur when a user click mouse left button. The user click mouse left button. For example, for this example, on click attribute, on click is attribute with code is added to a button element. Okay. See the next slide. We have one example program. So that example program 1, so to write the coding. So the first line, that is HTML open, body open. Then you have to write one button. Button coding. Suppose create one button means you have to use this button. Button tag. The button tag button name is tag name is button. Remaining so on click equal to document.get element by id. This is a document DOM concept. You have to use the DOM concept. Document of DOM concept. The inner HTML equal to date. Okay. Next, by using this demo, you are assigning the value demo value to the particular ID and display the output. Okay. Close the body and the HTML. So in this program, we get the output. First run this program and first output is the time is. Just click this button, time is. Then you have to give the next output, the today time. Okay. So this is a output. Now I will explain through online editor this program. Event handling. You can have, this is a online editor. I will write the program. This is a previous example program. Right here. Have to write first to create the button and give the condition in click. At the time of clicking the button name is the time is. The button name is time is. You can use this button name. You can change any button name. No problem. Okay. Then this demo value. This demo is assigned to here. ID. That will display the output. Here you have to do the function name, that is date. By using this date function only, you have to display the current date, time, and month, year, etc. Okay. So run this program. You get the first output. The time is. The time is already has given. The time is the button name, and you have to use the button tag used to create a button, and then click. Click this button, it will show the another output, the today date, for Friday, May 21, 2021, time. I will change the program now. The time is changed. Today time and date. Today date and time. Okay, I will give today date and time. Today date and time. So I will run this program. So the button name will change. Today date and time. Whatever you have given, this message will display in the button name. Then click this button, today date and time. It show that today date and time. Okay. So this is the example program for even. This is the first example program. I will go to explain the second program. Second program. Okay, second program. We'll see the sequence of the program. So like that, to create the button. The button name is the time is. Then close body. You can run the program to get the output. Okay. But what is the difference between these two programs? So what is the difference between these two programs? So first program, whether this demo value is assigned to the particular ID, then they will display the output. But this program, we are assigned no demo value. That means I didn't use any value. That is previous program. This previous program. Yes, previous program has the statement that is get element by ID within bracket demo. But this example number 2, but there is no get element by ID. That is within bracket demo. So without demo, this value assigned to the particular ID, it will show the output. Okay. So this is an example program for event. Same program. Next, some of the events you have to study in this topic. When on change, on submit, on rest. You have to use on based on the application. Okay. On click. So run one mouse click. These are some of the events that use this JavaScript. For example, events. Okay. Here some of the questions under that this topic. We will go through these questions and find the answer. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. The next chapter is going to explain in next video. Okay, thank you.